If you are interested in studying in Japan, then this is the best opportunity for you to do so. As the Japanese Ministry of Education, Culture and Tourism is open for application to students who wish to study in Japan, from undergraduate to graduate studies to postgraduate studies. And this is the best opportunity for you to do so. It's a fully funded scholarship provided by the Japanese Ministry of Education, Culture and Tourism. So if you're interested, just watch the end of this video and you'll see how to apply and eligibility criteria and how to go all about it. And if you find this video interesting, please like, share, and subscribe, and you'll see more videos like this coming to you. All right, let's dive in. Let me show you how it is done. To Google and head over to this site, studyinjapan.co.jp/en slash. So this is the government approved information site. So you can come here to check for information concerning school, changement of resident status and all that. So, but if you do not want to pass through this route, you can just type in on your Google device Japanese embassy in your country. So if you are in Ghana, if you are in any country, Nigeria, anywhere you are from, you can just type Embassy of Japan in that country, and it will take you straight to the embassy, and you will see their Department of Ministry of Education, Culture and Tourism. Then when you click on it, it will direct you to their scholarship page. So, but here, this study in Japan.go. So when you arrive here, you come to planning to study in Japan. So if you come here, you can see some tabs are open here. These are all tabs, but we are more interested in the scholarships. So when you click on scholarships, it will open and bring you to this portal. So you have to just check overview. There are lots of scholarships here in this platform. So you can just check an overview of scholarships in Japan or JASU scholarship and other scholarships, but we are more interested in the Japanese government scholarship, which is the next scholarship, which is provided by the Ministry of Education. This is what we are talking about today. So when you click on this one, it will bring you to this other page, scholarships, where you'll be able to see the full details, types and their status, eligibility, examination required for embassy recommendation. So let's dive in. This is types. So you can read through this whole process. This is normally called Mombuka Gadujusho something. So this is the program. This one is by the government. So here are the types and their status. So the scholarship can be offered in two ways, either through the embassy recommendation or through the university recommendation. If you have someone already in Japan who can help you through the process of demanding for university recommendation, then you can submit your applications and admission portals online, and the person will help you through the process, taking it to the school and making sure that everything is being carried out there. And schools, there are schools that have limited spaces to recommend students, so don't always rely on that, and that is why I always choose embassy recommendation. It is 100% legit for me. I think that is the best. So here you have the embassy recommendation research students, which the teacher training student, undergraduate, Japanese studies. So the embassy can actually recommend all these ones for you. The only one they cannot recommend for you is Young Leaders Program, which has just 3 students in all. So the embassy doesn't recommend that one for you. They can't do that. But for every other one, research student, teacher training, undergraduate, graduate studies, yes, the embassy does that for you. So these are the levels that they can go for you. So level of study as graduate, the embassy, once you end the scholarship recommended by the embassy, you'll be fully covered. You'll be fully covered. So if you read through this, you check, these are just types and their status. These are the status of the scholarship. It depends on the course you're doing, graduate school level, some are for 5 years, some are for undergraduate is 5 years and others, and graduate 1 year and all that, including Japanese language month. So there are fields of study. So you can just choose by yourself which field of study you want to apply for, and this is what exactly the scholarship covers for. Scholarship from 143,000 yen to 145,000 yen per month. This is what you receive for undergraduates, graduates, and research student. So the tuition is exempted for some students, but for graduate students and undergraduate students, it is fully paid for. So you have a travel allowance. It's a round trip, going and coming. Your airfare will be taken care of by the government. So, and if you read this one's written with asterisk, it said not all universities maintain their own recommendation quotas. So some might not be up to that, and it depends on the school you apply for. So I always advise that it's better you apply to the embassy recommendation. It is more better. So here is the eligibility. So for research students, you must be 35 years of age or below, and you must be a college student. Yeah. So for teachers training, I don't know, how many people want to do that, but it is also available. You must be under 35 years of age and a college graduate as well. So I'm more interested in undergraduate studies and graduate studies. So for you to apply as an undergraduate, you have to be at least 17 years and under 25 years of age and have completed 12 years of school education or have completed courses in a school comparable to a high school. So these are the eligibility for this scholarship. And apart from that, now you see the examination required for embassy recommendations. So for for the embassy to recommend you, you need to have Japanese and English for teachers, the same thing. Undergraduates, you have to do Japanese, English, mathematics. So if you are really interested in getting this scholarship to study in Japan, you'll have to read through all this to know which one suits you better and which criteria you have met up with and your eligibility. So it is highly advised for you to read through all this for you to know your category and where you fall in. And here is the application process. So I would recommend that anyone who wants to apply to this Japanese embassy scholarship should read through this, read them very well and understand them before you proceed to fill in the form. This is for the university recommendation. So I would still advise you read through all this. I might not be reading them for you. So from this, these are examination subjects and all that. So you have to read all through this, and this submission to apply for this thing, it has to be to the Ministry of Education, Culture and Tourism through the Embassy of Japan in your own country. And you have an opportunity of changing your residence status during or after school in Japan. Let me show you that. In these jobs and career in Japan, you can change your residence status here. So once you go to this page, after school, you are eligible to change your status. So here it is. These are procedures for changing. And if you're interested in becoming a permanent resident in Japan after school, you can as well read through this application procedure and know what to do, documents to submit before you can be able to apply for permanent residency. And that is it. I know most of us want to, especially people in my country, we want to do a JAPA. So it's okay. So these are the procedures. Now, let me just, this is for Nigerians. So for Nigerians who want to apply for this thing, let me open another tab. You go to Embassy Embassy of Japan, Embassy of Japan, Nigeria, Embassy of Japan in Nigeria. So this is it, the first one. So when we click here, it will bring us directly to the embassy portal, and then this is it, scholarship and culture. So if you click on scholarship and culture, to bring you here, so you can select which of them you want to do: research student, undergraduate, college of technology, specialized college training. So you select whichever one you want to do, and don't be carried away. This Japanese government scholarship is for 2025. Look at it here, 2024/2025. So uh, this deadline is for the past year, not for this year. So for this year's deadline is going to be on the same May 15th, but 2025. And for you to submit your application, you must have to submit it in person or through a courier to the Embassy of Japan in Nigeria. So you have to go to the embassy to submit it, or you send it as a courier. And it is not an online stuff. You don't fill a form online and submit it. So you have to go and submit a hard copy. It's either you print the form and then you submit it to the embassy. That is how it is done. So now let me show you as an applicant. Let's do for undergraduate student. So if you're an undergraduate student coming for this scholarship, this is for embassy recommendation. So when you come here, it will have to show you all the application guidelines for undergraduate students. These are outside of Japan. So you have to read the guideline, then you fill this form for year 2025. So and this form this is the form you have to print out. Print out this form in hard copy and fill it, and then you submit it to the embassy. This certificate of health, you must have it. It is very compulsory. And note, the note says that certificate of health must be filled by a professional medical doctor. If you click here, you will see a sample of it. The same thing as this recommendation letter. If you click it, you'll see a sample of it. This is a sample. Any form of style of letter is to be accepted. So you have to look at this sample, the form and format that you have to do it. And if you cannot do that, you can always use Adobe Reader to download it and look at it. Okay, so let me just show you the form. Should I go with the form, or let's see the guidelines? Okay, let's see the guidelines first. So this is the guideline. Definition of undergraduate student. So you have to read through this, understand what is written here before you apply. Please don't apply blindly. Make sure you read this document before you apply. It is very, very important that you know what you're applying for, and you don't want to be sent back or deported after gaining admission to a country because of one thing or the other. That is the reason why you have to read and understand this document in the qualifications and conditions. So especially in these conditions, so there's nationality, age, academic background, Japanese language, health, arrival, and all of that. So applicants will have to arrive Japan between April 1 and April 7. Okay, so you have to read these things for you to be able to apply, please. And lastly, this scholarship will be ending soon. So the earlier you apply for it, the better chances for you to get the scholarship. Okay, now let's go back to to the application form. So it is this application form that is even more serious because most of them are written in Japanese language, but you have to scale through to read them. Take your time. Take your time in filling this form. Your name, surname, given name, middle name. There's English here and there is Japanese. So you just take your time and fill this form to the best of your knowledge. Fill this form to the best of your knowledge. And it is more favorable to undergraduate students. Yes, it's more favorable to undergraduate students. They have more chances of getting this scholarship than every other person. So if you are undergraduate looking forward to study in Japan, this is a very, very important and great opportunity for you to move to Japan to study without paying a dime. Your everything about your studies will be covered, ranging from your tuition to accommodation to monthly stipends to textbooks, travel allowance, everything. So if you're interested in schooling in Japan, this is the best opportunity for you to take and make your dream a reality. Alright? Okay, so if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you'll be getting more of these videos. In anytime we post, you'll see a notification and you'll see what is new and how to go about it and apply. Alright? So thank you very much and have a nice day.